Have you ever felt completely alone while sitting right next to the person you're supposed to share your life with? It's a specific kind of loneliness, isn't it? Like shouting into a void that looks exactly like your beautiful new living room. Close your eyes for me, just for a few minutes. Let the chaotic world outside fade away. Let's just be here, together, in this quiet space. Let's begin. Are you ready? I'm Deepika. Another Tuesday in Mumbai. The monsoon has truly arrived. Even up on the 14th floor of the TCS building in Goregaon, the rain was relentless today. Looking out the office window, the city was just a blur of grey and yellow auto rickshaws fighting the water. Inside, it was the usual chaos. Client demands, slide decks, endless Teams calls. Everyone is so loud. Everyone is rushing. But inside me? Inside, it's been very quiet lately. A heavy sort of quiet. I need to tell someone this. I know you won't judge me. You know, I recently married Vikram. He's a good man, stable, kind, in his own way. My parents adore him. But the apartment we share, it feels so empty, even when we are both there. I've tried, you know. I try to initiate things. Just warmth, holding hands on the sofa, cuddling before sleep. But there's this wall. He just stiffens up, gently moves away. He says he's tired from work, or that he's just not wired that way for affection. When I asked him last night why we feel like roommates instead of husband and wife, his eyes just glazed over. He didn't have an answer. It makes me feel so small, so undesirable. Today, the sadness was too much at the office. I escaped during lunch to a tiny coffee shop down the road just to breathe. The air smelled intensely of wet earth and roasted beans. I was sitting by the window, watching the rain streak down the glass, and I didn't realize a tear had escaped. I went to wipe it away quickly, and then a voice. It's okay to let the rain win sometimes. I looked up. There was a man sitting at the shared table across from me. He wasn't trying to flirt. He just looked concerned, genuine. His name was Aryan. He had these very calm, intelligent eyes. An old paperback book lay open on the table. We just started talking. Not about work, not about the weather. We talked about how the monsoon makes you feel nostalgic for things you never even had. We talked about poetry. I mentioned an obscure writer I loved in college, and his face lit up. He knew her work. For 20 minutes, sitting opposite this stranger, I didn't feel small. I felt seen. I felt heard. When our hands accidentally brushed as we both reached for the sugar dispenser, it wasn't lightning. It was just warm. A human warmth I realized I was starving for. Now I'm back home. Vikram is still at the office. The house is silent again. But I feel a little different tonight. Let's get ready for sleep. I have this new night cream. It smells faintly of lavender and chamomile. It's thick and cool. Come here. Let me put some on you too. Just gentle circles on your temples. Relax your jaw. Can I confess something that scares me? When I left the coffee shop today, Aryan just gave me a small wave and said, "Take care of yourself, Deepika." My heart did something it hasn't done since before my wedding day. It fluttered. It wasn't about wanting him. I don't even know him. It was about wanting that feeling. the feeling of connecting with another soul. It made me realize how incredibly lonely I am in this marriage. And that realization is terrifying. But tonight I'm just going to hold on to the warmth of that conversation. Like a little ember I'm keeping safe. You don't have to carry your burdens alone right now. Put them down. Just breathe in the lavender. You are safe. You are worthy of warmth. Sleep now. Good night.